come on into the channel. I am very upset right now. This is try number 2, right? And there are people on the old stream that need to come over to the new stream. But you know what? Listen, we were talking about this NYC person on the subway who took his misguided Second Amendment and sprayed up the place. There's certain things that you can't say within the first minute of a YouTube video, so I'm trying to use coded language. We have Frank R. James on the screen, and I want you all to just take a few moments to come on in. This is part of the reason that it's so important. You know what? I'm going to say it again and again. Join my text notification squad, because when YouTube tries to silence us, when YouTube tries to take us down, when these platforms try to stop us from being able to speak, it is important that we still have the ability to communicate with one another, because the revolution will not be televised. Please hear me. Please. My stream just went down. It just went down. Mid conversation. So you know what we're going to do? I'm on YouTube right now, right? If you can send me the screenshot, go to TanyaTKO.com, click on contact, send me a message real quick, and then what I'll do is I'll reply back to that, and then you'll have my email address so that you can send me the screenshot. What I need to do right now is I need to get into my channel. I need to get into my channel and get the link for this video and remove this thumbnail. Remove the thumbnail. I need to remove the thumbnail. It doesn't look like it's going to let me remove the thumbnail. That's fine. I need to get this link, and I need to send this to the text notification squad, because the text notification squad, as you see, I want you to see, I have 200,000 people on my YouTube page, but 69 people are on this broadcast, and we just came from a broadcast. So there are people who are refreshing to come in. But don't worry, I got you all. I got you all, because I'm going to send out the message to the text notification squad right now, and then we're going to come back in the building, and then we're going to get live on all of these other platforms. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, because YouTube is not the last. They're not the final word on us. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm so heated right now. Let's send out this campaign right now. Give me 1 second, because I have to send the text out to everybody. Let me just type this up real quick. If you want to join the text notification squad so that you can make sure that you never miss a video, so that when we do important videos that you get the link, right? Like I'm about to do right now. I make sure that I take care of the text notification squad, and we have broadcasts offline. We know how to get in touch with one another. The NYC shooter was a Kitten Heels fan and Manosphere Dusty. I'm sorry. This is what I'm sending to the text notification squad. I'm telling them the real. Let me get the URL for them so that they can get the link to come over. Come over now. Exclamation point, TKO text squad. That way everybody knows where it came from. Let me send this. Send it now. Let's see. We're sending it right now. Send. The other live got stopped midstream, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I mean, I think we have a pretty good idea, but don't worry. We are back in the building, and we're going to get ready to go live. I'm sorry. We're going to get ready to open up all of the other platforms that we're broadcasting live on. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm sorry for the stream mysteriously stopping as soon as we started playing that footage. I apologize about that, but you know, it's like these things, they happen. They happen, right? So, I'm just waiting for the text to, okay. There. You see how quick that was? Let everybody know. So the text says, we're back. Okay. Now you see text notification squad is going to start coming in the building. Text notification squad, when you come into the building, go ahead and throw up your 1010s. Look, in the building, in the house. Thank you all. Thank you. You all are the MVPs. Thank you. So let's get started on these other platforms now that the Touch Notification Squad is coming in. Let me put this up on the screen. Oh my God. Make sure that we don't, I had the wrong screen out. Let me make sure that, okay, here we go. Make sure that, listen, make sure that no private information is shown out there. Let me just get the thing up on the screen. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Everybody ready? We got an apple that came in when we went down, so we will check that in a moment. Oh, snappity snap. Somebody's saying he has another channel. Oh my gosh, that is up. Whoo, child, I love my knockouts. Yes, thank you. We're going to go to that other channel. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to go to somebody just alerted me about the other channel. Another person is sending me the screenshot of him being subscribed to my channel. Give me 1 second. I'm just, you know what? These are the things that I typically, all right, here. Okay. All right. So, Jay Lee, if you can just send me the screenshot, please. I just responded back to you. Send me the screenshot because we're live on air. So I need the image. So listen, right now, welcome back in Text Notification Squad. Welcome into the building. Let's get live on these other platforms. You know what? Let's get some here. All right, we're all right. All right, we're all right. Okay, we're all right. All right. All right. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. All right, we're getting live on these other platforms. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Twitter. And we are live on Facebook. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. 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 I am your host, Tanya TKO. I am a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. On this channel, we review viral stories for the self-love lessons that exist in those stories. It's never about the person. It's about what they represent to us. Because at the end of the day, if you're not analyzing yourself, you're wasting a moment analyzing somebody else. So let's analyze ourselves, right? Let's analyze ourselves real quick. We're talking about Frank R. James, the New York City subway shooter, who opened fire on a New York City subway yesterday during rush hour. He went to the stop that I would get off for my business, TKO Skin, right? And he threw a smoke bomb onto the train, right? And he began to open fire, striking at least 29 people who ended up injured in the melee, right? It turns out that he was a Kevin Samuels fan, and we're going to play some audio from him. He was also subscribed to my channel. And he was probably one of those people who would go to a little fake account to troll, right? To troll. So I want you to be mindful. I want you to look within yourself. You know, the anger, the angst, all that stuff that you feel when you're online chatting with a person who don't seem too right in the head. I want you to remember this man's face. I want you to remember the types of things that he says. I want you to peer into the interactions that you have and know that it is not personal. Know that it is not personal. Because these people are dealing with unaddressed mental health issues that instead of going to see a therapist, they're going to these unqualified, uncertified, there is an organization that certifies life coaches. For these people out here who are claiming to be coaches, claiming to be image consultants, claiming to be whatever the case may be, I want you to look for their certifications. I want you to ask them, where did they go to school? How many hours did they do in clinicals? Ask them. I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist and I'm a life coach with a specialty in self-love coaching and relationship coaching. I do mostly right now business coaching because, as you all know, I'm quite successful at creating businesses, et cetera, et cetera. But nonetheless, let's jump into this guy's let's jump into the video on him, and let's see. Here we go.
He's there at NYPD headquarters in Manhattan, trying to connect the dots as much as they know at this point for reporters and really for the rest of New York and the world. So a Philly connection we've learned tonight to today's violence in the New York City subway, because the person of interest they named, Wisconsin, they say his name is Frank James, 62 years old, and authorities say he rented a U-Haul truck in Philadelphia. And a key clue was a key they found to that U-Haul in possessions left behind in the subway. The question, the T they're trying to cross, if you will, is he in fact the shooter, or is he not connected to the violence that took place this morning at 8:30 on the New York City subway?
Well, what the fuck else are we supposed to do?
At least 5 people have been
What the
shot.
fuck else is the
Look.
black man supposed to do?
I just got the screenshot of him subscribed to my channel.
You're the horse whisperer? Well,
Yes, so listen, I want you all to hear and pay attention to what it is that we're about to listen to right now. The person that you hear in the background is the alleged shooter, this Frank R. James. This is a video that he did talking about Kevin Samuels and how Kevin Samuels knows how to put a black woman in her place. I just want you to hear. I just want you to hear. Just listen. Listen. Where's my thing? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place because I'm trying to get this screenshot. I'm trying to
Kevin Samuel is the female whisperer, or more correctly said, the black female whisperer. For real, man. I watched this guy work, and I'm really in awe of this cat. The way he takes control, and the way I don't know how to say this shit. I've never heard anybody on YouTube that I know of be able to shut a black female down.
What the fuck else is the black man supposed to do?
I watched this guy work, and I'm really in awe of this cat. The way he takes control, and the way I don't know how to say this shit. I've never heard anybody on YouTube that I know of be able to shut a black female down.
Well, what the fuck else are we supposed to do?
He's not even calling us black
really
women.
Break down his idea of how black women are, the way they are, and really he just takes command of these women, and it's awe inspiring. I've never seen it happen in my life.
What the fuck else is the black man supposed to do?
I hope he gets 1 billion fucking subscribers and 1 billion views.
Him talking.
As a black female, I'll go with David Carroll. David Carroll says that being a black female should be a part of the DS-20, the Book of Mental Illnesses.
This man, the thing is only up to DSM-5. What is he talking about? Some DSM-20. This man is crazy. I'm going to show you some of his video titles.
David.
As you know, YouTube took his page down. We just finished doing a video and it stopped mysteriously midstream, but we came back and I sent the message out to the text notification squad. Look, text notification squad is $1.99 a month. If you're international, it's $4.99 a month, or it is $50 for the year, or $22 for the year if you're in the United States. That way you get a text whenever I go live. You get invited to broadcast off platforms. And when these platforms start acting funny and I come back, you get the new link. You don't have to worry. You're never left out in the cold. You always get the videos. So now this is this guy, 62 years old, obese, and talking about black women. Listen, son, black women are the least of your issues. Remember how, who was it, Lady Saw? Was it Lady Saw? She said, man are the least of me problem. Hey, so me send other girl to solve them. Listen, women are the least of your problems, sir. Black women are the least of your problems. You have a whole bunch of mounting health issues and other stuff going on with you that you needed to take care of first. Oh my God! I forgot this man is still at large. Let me simmer down. He's not yet apprehended, so, and he was subscribed to my channel. He know who your girl is. He knew my stop for TKO Skin. Let's simmer down now. Let's continue going forward.
Even though he says a lot of hard shit, and even though some of his imagery I don't agree with, because that shit is like over the top, end of the day, he's right.
What the fuck else is the black man supposed to do?
And the way I don't know how to say this shit. I've never heard anybody on YouTube that I know of be able to shut a black female down.
In terms of, especially when it comes to their bodies. Okay, you got a nice shape. You got a nice backside. I'm paraphrasing David Carroll. You got a nice backside. You got some nice breastises.
No. I cannot. Not when he, no. Listen, let's go to the, I'm sorry. I had to stop at breastises. I had to stop at breastises. I had to, no, let's get the text notification. Michelle sends $5 and says, I'm so tired of Kevin Samuels. He needs to be in, where does he need to be there? In where? Let's see where. We'll come back because your message cut off. Maybe you're still sending the next part. I had to stop at breastises. I needed a moment. We'll go back. He talking about women's bodies. Let's continue. We'll hear breastises again. All right.
Nice backside. You got some nice breastises. But the most important thing, the most important part of what you have to offer physically, which is that, we'll just say stuff between your legs, is worn out.
And black men here.
So he feels that the most important thing that a woman has is what's between her legs. And I think he said it's worn out. Let's hear that again.
Between your legs is worn out.
This man is 62 fucking years old. By the time you start dating a woman, nigga, she's most likely already had children. She is not, who's expecting a 60-year-old woman to be a virgin? It's like, this is what I'm saying, the mental illness of these mother effers. He's talking about some worn out pussy on a 60-year-old bitch. Listen, first of all, he need to be grateful if he ever comes into contact with one. But let's converse. It need to be well. Listen, it need to be well used at that point. I hope she would have gotten to know and understand her body by the time she's 60. Look at him. This is not a spring chicken. This is a beat up rooster, blown out and out of shape, talking about somebody else's body. And I don't want to do ad hominem attacks. I want to attack the argument, not the person. But the person who is making this argument about somebody else's body is a 62-year-old obese man who's still expecting for a woman to be what? Saving her pussy to the grave so that she could be down there whistling from the dirt? Be like, phew, 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 phew. Come on.
In your legs is worn out.
And black.
Is that, we'll just say stuff between your legs.
I just want you to hear him talk about
the most important part of what you have to offer physically, which is that,
I have no problems with calling a man bitch, Darren. I don't. On my platform, we do not call women misogynistic slurs. It's as simple as that. I'll call a man a bitch all day long. I will. But we're not going to use misogynistic slurs on my platform. As long as you understand that. I mean, you can try it if you want to and see how the rules apply. Go ahead, try it.
Or physically, which is that, we'll just say stuff between your legs, is worn out.
And black men hear this shit.
They expect too much for true, and they have not a fucking thing to offer. But that worn out, written hard, put away wet thing between their legs.
Worn out, written hard, nigga. I would hope by the time I become 60 that I already done had my pussy rode hard. I mean, that sounds like fun to me. What the hell is he talking about? I mean, it's an inanimate cat. That's what it's there for. That's when it's good, man, when it's rode hard. What you talking about? Maybe he's upset. Maybe he's upset that, is he mad that he can't ride it hard? That people tell him harder, he can't go no hard? Is it a heart attack? What is he upset about? He's 62. Come on, man. I hope for all of you by the time you ladies become 60 that you done had that cat rode hard. Like the rodeo. Something, my God. What you saving it for? After all this time, it's like they don't know you and they want you to keep everything clamped up just in case they meet you or never meet you. They just want you to be there lonely and miserable. You're crazy. Man, listen, let's stop this. Stop it. Let's stop the mad up. Goodness. These people are so silly.
For true, and they have not a fucking thing to offer. But that worn out, written hard.
You know, let me just tell you this. If you come across a man who doesn't feel that women have anything to offer besides their vagina, run, Forrest. You remember just run. Remember I said, pack up your vagina like a 1940 suitcase, just clamp it, put it under your arm and walk out the door. Or like the Transformers, more than meets the eye, just tuck your vagina back up within yourself and just run. While it's tucked up there, you don't have to worry about rubbing on vaggy lips or any like that. Just run. He said it's stuffed away wet between your legs. Oh, that's when it's good. What you talking about? This man is insane. This is what I'm saying. Run, because the thing is that their mental illness comes out in the stuff that they're saying. He's 62, but we got some of these out here who are 22, 32, 42, 52, and everywhere in between. Just run. As soon as you start hearing them talk about, what do your bring to the paper? Is your kid an asset? Is your baby girl gonna be an asset to me? Child support. My ex is a B. She took my money. I ain't gonna be nobody's stepdaddy. I promise you. I was on Facebook the other day talking to a 66-year-old man that was like, I ain't gonna be nobody's stepdaddy. This is what I'm saying. These people are mentally unwell. I could show you the conversation, but I don't want to veer off. Just please take my word for it. I know some of us are visual. Just imagine in your mind me talking to a man with a bald head and a white gray beard talking about he's not going to be somebody's stepdaddy. I said, Grandpa, you're 66 years old. The women you're dating, their kids should be grown. What are you talking about? You're not going to be somebody's stepdaddy. He doesn't even want a 60-year-old woman to have children. He wants her to be child-free at the age of 60. I said N-word. You're talking about grandmothers now at this point. Meanwhile, he has 2 children. 66, he has 2 children. And he wants a woman to not have any. It's unbelievable. Let's continue forward with the madness.
Put away wet thing between their legs.
And black men hear this shit. What the fuck else is the black man supposed to do?
So listen, this guy, let me give a shout out to the dude's channel who put this up because we are using his content. So I appreciate that. Let's see what his name is. His name is No Name Game Fame Dame. Listen, and then people have these names and then you try to give them a shout out and it's something like that. No Name Fame Game Dame. Okay, thank you so much for this video. All right, let's jump over to this other thing that I want you to see. This is his channel. YouTube took his channel down, but we had it open. Thank God I have 3 screens over here because we had it open as they took the video down, right? Wait, somebody says he wants to be rode hard. I can't. My knockouts are crazy. All right, let's continue. Let's look at this. Let's see if we can get it up on the screen. Okay. Can we get it up? Let's see. Okay, here. So this is his channel right here. The only thing that we can do now is look at his video name titles, because if I refresh the page, YouTube is going to have all of this stuff blanked out, right? So thank goodness I had it open as they took it down. So let's take a look, right? Domesticated averages. Could Nature Boy be the next? I don't know the next what. Our ancestors' wildest dreams. Why not? Right? Sensible violence. Why we are dying. He's not even spelling dying right. Black predator. Just follow along with me. I know it might be hard to see. We can also project this onto the TV, right? So project it if you need to. Let's continue going forward, right? I just want you to see. I just want you to see. Let me see if I can get it up on the middle screen over here. So just, I just don't want the page to refresh. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. Okay, let's see if we can get this just side by side, because I want you all to see all of the titles. So we're going to read each one that we can see. But if it does refresh while we're on, just know we're going to lose it. All right. Let's see. Black Predator, Code of the Ghetto. What a day. That's the video where he was talking about coming up to New York. It Can't Love You. Junkie Love. I don't know what's happening in that. Forced Equality. Oh, look at the Bombarasor. Look at this. Okay, so there's somebody here who's trolling. Let me get the troll out of here. Where's the person trolling? Where's my, I can't find them. I'll have to wait for them to write again. All right. Look. Forced Equality. He's talking about Ketanji Brown. The, take a pic of the screen. I don't have, oh wait, here's a snapshot. There we go. Capture full screen. Okay, let's move this over. We should probably save that real quick. Let's see, save image. I'll save it on the desktop, that's fine. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's scroll down a little bit and take a picture of this screen. Picture, capture full screen, save image, save. Okay, let us do again. Let us do again. What the hell? All right. Take a picture. Thank you. That was a good ass idea. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're the MVP. You're the MVP. Let me save this again. There's a lot. So let's see. I wish I could let's just take another screenshot. He had 400 videos. He had 400 videos. He was against, oh, hold on. Let's just do this real quick. You know what? Let me play some music for you all while we do this. And you know what? As a matter of fact, while I'm doing this, let's jump to a quick commercial break. That way I can just continue to do this because there's more pages. Okay, so let's jump to a quick commercial break. Here we go. Are you tired of missing Tanya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing a live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now, you can show up early with the Tech Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off-platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to TanyaTKO.com and click on text. Join the TKO Tech Squad today for just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $22 a year if you pay in advance, $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance. You'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. TanyaTKO.com/text. Goodness, this is the screen capture that just keeps on going. This is, oh my gosh, it looks like he just started making videos a year ago. I'm still saving this stuff. Oh, save image, save, close. Because you're right, I don't want to lose this stuff. Oh, it's trying to refresh at the bottom of the page. It's trying to refresh. We don't want it to refresh. So good. So we have what we need. 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 Okay, let's continue looking at his titles so that we can at least be able to see those while we are on live. Okay. So where were we at? Forced equality. So he was all about the black man rising up, but Ketanji Brown being elected to the Supreme Court is forced equality, even though she is more qualified than the vast majority of people who have ever served on she is more qualified than most everyone who has served on the Supreme Court. Listen, but that's forced equality. It's bizarre. Born in an insane asylum. I am here. I am the prophet of doom. Step one complete, or stop one complete. He was driving around in some sort of truck. On the road again. RODE. Listen, I can't listen. On the Russians are coming. Let's talk about the N-word. No more N-word. Up your gas. My family, my enemy. Cold as ice. Get the IRS to call you back. This video is for those who, something, whatever. $500 a day. Oh God, this guy, this is annoying. This is annoying. Because it just seems mentally unwell. All of these titles, it takes a fool. Empire of lies, told you so. How could she? Talking about a woman, and it looks like she's in an interracial relationship. Burning house, your place, Negrotude, let's talk. How you gonna help me? Them 2022, get ya, got ya. I don't know what he's talking about. This is just bizarre stuff. The more things change. Oh, look. This is him on a scale. So this man is talking about a woman's vagina, but I just want you to see his body on a scale. Right here. I don't know what's going on in these streets, but okay. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna mind my business and just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. So let's continue with these video names. This is a lot to take in. This is a lot. So there's him on the scale. Who's gonna take the weight? Black History Month rant. Humans or farm animals? The break. Wake up. And he has a noose. Best cold weather glove combination. We have not spent enough time. We are them. A 16-year-old blast from the past. This is some of this stuff. Let me just, this is too much. What can you expect? What's wrong with this picture? Oh, so he sees a person in, I think that's Dwayne Wade's son in the jersey that's shaped like a dress. He's like, what's wrong with this picture? We are failing, talking about the police line. He had a lot of videos where he was going on and on about how Black people need to come together. We need to have unity and all this other stuff. But meanwhile, here we go. You say job, I say bad joke. So he came up to, this is the governor of New York, or the mayor of New York, one of those. Yeah. Dear Mr. Mayor. So that's the mayor of New York. My fellow African Americans with Mitch McConnell up here. New York is under attack. It is racism. We were once kings. So he's all about the Black man, but not about Black women's equality. Dying time 2012. Dr. King, a dream denied. Burger King and pit bulls. It's war as a man thinketh. So he has Sidney Poitier with an image of him and some white woman there. 2022, start the violence. Is he talking about stop the violence? But he says violence. Working with the enemy. Last day of the old year video has been posted. Me or your lying eyes, but he's not even spelling lying right. Lein, Liein, lying. Get at the root. David Carroll, a harsh reality. So maybe that's the video where he was talking about how much he loves David Carroll and he's the GOAT. How did I do? Where is the Kevin Samuels video that was here? Oh, here it is. Kevin Samuels, the Black female whisperer. There's just too many titles here. Oh, Wombs of Mass D, and there's pictures of pregnant teenage girls. There's pictures of pregnant teenage Black girls. He has a picture of the Cosby Show talking about we are not well people. This is too much. Honestly, this is a lot. After fourth check-in, Juneteenth, there's no happy ending. Hit a run. You say job, I say bad joke. Another one. Oh, it's trying to buffer at the bottom. Nope, we can't let it do that. There is a blueprint, and he got some picture of some Black woman with her mouth all wide, looking like she's hollering. I just want you all to see. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's mass D or mass destruction or mass D as in P. I don't know. All I know is that I feel exhausted after reading those titles. You know what? Thank you. He was fired 33 times according to CNN. So he got 30. Well, at least the man was tenacious. I haven't even had 33 jobs in my life. He got fired 33 times. It's crazy how he kept getting hired. That's the thing. He kept getting hired. Oh, somebody said she's convinced these Manosphere guys are gay in the closet, hating women. Let's take a look at an article that talks about this guy. I'm tired of talking about him already. This is exhausting to me. Let's read a New York Times article so that we can see let's copy link address, open link in a new tab, and then let's take a look and see what the New York Times has to say. Oh, get off of here with this. What is this? Thanks for reading. Come, get off of my screen with this madness. Why are they doing this to me? I don't want to see any subscription options. I don't want any of that. I just want to see the article. Ugh. Let's try in a different browser. I might have to put a VPN up, or let me see. These people are bugging. I'm not signing up for this New York Times BS. Let me see what I can do. Let's see how do we fix this? Right? How do we fix this? We have some apples that have come in. I'll check those. I'll check them in a moment, but I want to read this article. Um, I hear some apples coming in. Let's see if we, how do we read this article? Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to open this from my phone because maybe my one phone has been to too many of their sites. So let's go New York Times. Frank, what's this guy's name? Frank R. James, right? Frank R. James. All right, let's go. And here we go. All right. All right, perfect. So now we have this here. So all I have to do is go to, let's say, the only screen that I have that is, let's see, if I'm sharing, is the Apple screen. So let me go, here we go. Circumvention. So let's take a look and see what the article says. So these are a bunch of pictures of New York. And then it says, the suspect in Tuesday's subway attack in Brooklyn appears to have posted dozens of videos on social media in recent years, lengthy rants in which he expressed a range of harshly bigoted views and more recently criticized the policies of New York City's mayor, Eric Adams. Do you see that? This is a little bit above, so let's move this down a little bit so that you can see the same thing that I see. Okay, here we go. Eric Adams. The man, Frank R. James, 62, has addresses in Wisconsin and Philadelphia, the police said. Oh, looks like we need to click to see the full article. All right. 2 law enforcement officials said that a credit card with Mr. James' name on it, I'll just read it from the screen here, name on it, had been found at the scene of the shooting, as had a key to a van that Mr. James had rented along with a Glock 9mm handgun, 3 ammunition magazines, a hatchet, fireworks, and a liquid believed to be gasoline. This don't sound right at all. It appeared that Mr. James had rented the van in Philadelphia sometime over the last several days, driven it to the subway line where the attack occurred, and abandoned it there, one official said. The police found the van 8 hours after the attack. As the hunt for Mr. James continued, New York police officials and their federal counterparts asked that people share cell phone video from the shooting site or elsewhere that might help bring the manhunt to a swift conclusion, and sent an emergency alert on Wednesday morning asking residents to direct any information about Mr. James to the NYPD tip line at 1-800-577-TIPS. The authorities offered up to $50,000 reward money for information leading to the arrest and indictment of Mr. James. The police also released screenshots of Mr. James taken from a YouTube video posted by a channel belonging to the username Prophet of Truth 88. The videos featured a man who appeared to be the same man in the picture released by police, delivering extended tirades, many of them overtly concerned with race and violence, often tying those subjects in with current events, including the Russian invasion of Ukraine and the policies of Mr. Adams. 2 law enforcement officials said that Mr. James was the person featured in the channel's video. In a video posted on YouTube on March 1st, the person featured in the video criticized Mr. Adams for recently announced policies addressing public safety in the subways, which focused on homeless people. Ms. Sewell said that at the news conference today that Mr. Adams' security detail would be increased in light of the videos. Another video on the channel posted in 2020 appeared to have been taken in New York subways. In that video, the person holding the camera simply trains it on a crowded subway car. Officials said that the consumer-grade fireworks, gasoline, and 2 unused smoke grenades had been recovered from the scene of the shooting, and a photograph circulated in social media on Tuesday appeared to show the fireworks along with other material. William Weimer, a vice president at Phantom Fireworks, said that a man named Frank James from Milwaukee had purchased several brands of the fireworks seen in the photo from the Phantom Fireworks showroom, blah, 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 blah. Josh E covers criminal. Oh, that's the end of the article. It was good. It was a good article. It was a good article. It was a good article. So here we have a screenshot of this guy, this dude, this Frank R, right? Look. Let's see if we can get this over. This is him subscribed to my channel. Do you see it? Can you see? So this is the dude Frank R. James, the shooter. These are the channels he was subscribed to. And you see Tanya TKO is at the top of the list. My. This is what I'm saying. They walk among us. Brandon, are you joking? We just went through his whole channel. This is just one screenshot. He was subscribed to Kevin Samuels as well. He praised Kevin Samuels as putting Black women in their place. So come on, stop it. Open up your eyes. Well, instead of your pussy, I mean, close that up. We don't want to close that up. Close it up, son. Close it up. Close it up. We don't need all of that in here. Close up the pussy. Close up the pussy. All right. So here we go. Somebody says he has another channel. Let's take a look at his other channel and see what that name is. Because let's see. All right. Let's pull that up because they said his other channel is still up. So let's see what we find. Okay, hold on. Let's get this together. All right. Oh, snap. He does have another channel that's up. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, here we go. Here.
Let me ask you.
So, this is one of his videos. Thank you to the young lady who sent this to us. Thank you. Thank you. We love, listen, we make shows together over here. We make shows together. So, this is on his channel, right? On his channel, he has a video that says Dr. Umar Johnson and Fear of the Strong Black Man. And then he's playing Malcolm X.
A question with respect to a statement.
Then he has Umar.
By members of his inner circle who did not. The subject of Strong Black Man, we might as well hear the words of a strong black man talking about independence and freedom in the way that it should be talked about in totality.
Hey, all right.
Having true
They have said that he has just been apprehended. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for letting me know. Now we about to go in. We about to go ham. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We're not doing all of that. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who has announced that he is in custody. Thank you. And thank you to all of the people who shared this video, that even though YouTube tried to bury the video, that you all shared it, you liked it, you thumbs it up to get onto the other side of the algorithm. Because right now we have 1,000 people watching live. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Thank you to the text notification squad, of which there's 750 people on the text notification squad. And so thank you, because you all come in, you show up, and you show out. So here, this, oh, no. I don't want this saved to my watch later. So here, this is him talking about Pushback Reloaded. Let's take a look and see what he's talking about in this Reloaded. It had a bunch of images of ammunition.
Hey, I showed y'all a video a few months back of me getting a ticket at this pole, right? Because it had a no park. It was a loading zone. Some of you remember that shit. I did a video on that. The loading zone, right? That's the pole right there. Now look at it. See the sign? What does that shit say?
No.
What does it say? Can you see it? Expired loading zone. Now the shit is expired.
I wish
What is he talking
African
about?
people want to be around Europeans. When the 250,000 years of our history, we had no desire to be around the European. Up until again, slow down, restrict. That hog represents wealth for him. In that hog's mind, he's walking around that mud and feeling good, eating that good slop. And that's all the hog knows. There's nothing in that hog's mind to tell him that one day he's gonna be taken somewhere and shot in the head.
What is he talking about? He has a picture of some ship of captured people, and let's see. The code that kills.
Mother and aunt sharing their grief after losing
So
a loved
he
one
has
in
this
the
video up about a mass
shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, they are pleading for help from the public. CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from Northwest Miami-Dade with their desperate plea for help.
So this is on his channel.
You know, the code, you know, within our community.
So he was following mass shootings.
And Wednesday night, parents of some of the victims' friends.
Whoops. Not stitching. We don't have of the ghetto.
Nonviolence. And they also challenged that no snitching code, urging people to speak up.
And it was a code that was created by criminals to protect them.
If y'all know anything, stop living by this no snitching rule. Speak.
All right, so I'm back in for another video, and I'm going to title this video, The Code That Kills. The Code That Kills. And what you just watched was a series of news clips. And now the Mexican dude, I can understand him, you know, but then at the same time, you know, just finding ways to self-medicate through music and through whatever else, and not really dealing with or facing the fucking problem that we're faced with. And again, the fact that how we're living is unnatural. And also,
this is what I'm saying. Don't try to make sense of the jibber jabber that these people be talking. Don't try to make sense of it, because you will drive yourself wild and mad. Because this guy, he's nuts. Well, listen, I don't want to call anybody nuts, but let's see.
Yo, this shit is getting real. Look at this. They got the back of the bus cut off. Front of the bus cut off.
This Purple Line bus will turn on
Now he's talking about the back of the bus. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Stimulate me, baby.
Look, I just want you all to see. He has a picture. This is the type of guy that he is. Look, this is the type of guy that he is. He's talking about stimulate me, baby. And he has a picture of Jim Beam and $200 bills under a bottle of liquor. So he got his stimulus package and went out and bought some alcohol.
Yo, this shit is getting real. Look at this.
This is this guy. I just
got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got.
So he lived with rats. He's posting pictures of his captured finds. This is, oh God, what is that sound I hear? I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what. Let's just read the cash apples that have come in. Kenya sends $5 and says, talk your talk, queen. Thank you. Carrie Lee sends $5 and says, but they want us to be happy with Community D. Oh, yes, they do. You know what? I'm tired of trying to make sense of the foolishness. They want a 60-year-old woman to be a virgin. They want a grandmother to be a virgin. Gloria sends $5 and says, with his feet smelling like vinegar and Fritos. I could you. That is a good description, because I can see that for him. LaShawn sends $5 and says he wants to be rode hard. That's why he mad, for real, for real. Listen, that's how it all begins. You remember I showed you that video of the man who was like, women turned him to being gay? Tanya sends $20. Thank you, Tanya. We appreciate the love. And then she has laughing emojis and brown heart support. Thank you. Michelle sends $2 and says Kevin Samuel needs to be banned from social media. You know that ain't gonna happen because it's part of the agenda. Chigozie sends $25 and says love and support. Thank you so much, Chigozie. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for supporting. If you want to send an Apple, the link is in the description below. It's simply at Tanya TKO. As you see moving across the screen, it's just my name at Tanya TKO. Make sure you're sending it to the verified account on whatchamacallit, on Cash App. So, I need to take this out of, I don't want that in my queue here. Let's see what else he got on his channel. This is called Pass.
I was like running. You know something? I don't understand you niggas sometimes. I mean, here you've got an opportunity to.
Okay, so he's.
Three kids, these three young fucking kids, man, from Harlem. Alpo, AZ, and Richard Porter. You know, again, making mass that I play from time to time on various videos. You know, that basically describes. I think it has that gives you an idea what this video is going to be about. And this is a law motherfucker, I know. This is it's kind of, you know, to talk about another aspect of how we're fucked up as a group of people, and how we continue to be fucking used. You know, as pawns in somebody else's motherfucking game, and don't even give a fuck, don't even care. We want to attack and fuck each other, which is fine. I mean, you can attack me all the fuck you want. You know. On the slight storm.
Up to St. Nicholas, you had to fight.
So all of this was about the same time as Lucky Luciano.
Well, that was a look.
He was playing on some hurt.
I don't know what's going on here. All I know is that this whole thing seems bizarre. This whole thing seems bizarre. So, yeah. Yeah. So, okay. All right. So he has been arrested. He has been apprehended. He's in custody. Yeah. All right. Listen. What is the self-love lesson that you see from this video? Because at the end of the day, it's all about you being able to use the messages that we talk about as a reflection of loving yourself on the inside. So come, let's talk. Because I want you to go out there and love one another, but most importantly, I want you to love yourself. So go ahead and type SLL for self-love lesson, and then let's see what you come up with for the self-love lesson for this video. We are going to do 3 minutes of just looking at the self-love lesson. So come on, tell me, SLL, what's the self-love lesson? A. Give me a thumbs up for my beautiful, clear, no makeup face, no foundation. Hey, go ahead and thumbs up for that alone. The greatest deception was black men not correcting their own. All right, let's continue. Loved your show, Tanya, but I gotta go. Watch you later. That's cool. Thank you for coming through. Come on, self-love lesson. Let me type out SLL so I know which one. Don't date a man who listens to the Manosphere. Avoid men who are influenced by Kevin Samuels. Yes. Seek mental health and advice. Yes. I saw he was arrested. The Manosphere. Self-love lesson. If a man starts talking about what you bring to the table, run. Yes. Come on. We have to pay more attention to mental health issues in our community. Yes, absolutely. Today is my birthday and I'm upset I missed the show. Well, Lala, it's your birthday. Come on, girl. It's your birthday. Hey, come on. All right. Self-love lesson. Get protection and learn to properly use it. I feel you on that. All right. Come on. 1.5 more minutes. Type up your self-love lesson. Keep a healthy weight. Accept responsibility for who you are and what you do. Know your worth, then add interest. A, 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 A. All right. Watch the men you're dating. He could be crazy. All right. Run from the men who start with incel black manosphere talk. Yes. If you see something, say something. Listen to your instinct. It could save your life. Do not try to make mistakes. Oh, it went by too quickly. Don't befriend women who support KS. Women or men, you're right. Summer is coming. These men are going to be coming with their best game. Don't let the mask fool you. I see people who are typing stuff across my screen that, listen, here, I'm sorry. I had to put a user in timeout. I understand you mean well by trying to cuss people out, but you see the comments are scrolling across the screen. I don't want to see that madness. I see I'm going to have to put a few more people in timeout. Don't type your, because what ends up happening is you end up creating toxicity. You're typing toxicity and putting it across the screen, emblazoning this person in the broadcast forever. Come on. Keep your head swivel in these streets. Never sleep on the train. I'm telling you. They just showed a video where he's calling for more mass shootings. Wow, really? Who is showing that? Send me a link to it. Send me a link, please. They're saying he may have more channels. This is what I'm saying. It's out there. Vet every person around you. No, ignore this person. This person, I saw this person's comment. The comment said, raise your hand if you're married. That's the comment that I saw. How does that deserve for you to be placing, open up your bussy, don't pop your bussy, all of this on my screen? If he wants to type that, raise your hand if you're married, raise your hand if you're married or not, or ignore him. Come on. Let's continue going forward. It's like self-love lesson, be vigilant. Okay. I'm sorry, come on, don't feed the trolls. Let them suffocate of oxygen. Because you know what happens is, if there's 4 of you jumping on one person and showing their name over and over, you're keeping this person on the stream. Ignore them, because their comment will drown out in the mass of other comments. Right now, you should be typing your self-love lesson. Instead, you don't understand the assignment. Self-love lesson, learn to discern. Okay. Found another channel. Okay, here. Let's look that up. All right, let's look that up. Telling me just block people. I mean, come on. Every comment on my video benefits the algorithm. Every comment. Every comment on my channel benefits the algorithm. All right, let's see. Oh, you're right. Here, so I see his other channel, but he only has 2 videos on that channel. I see the channel, but he only has 2 videos on the channel, right? He only has 2 videos, and though it's just of some karate class. This is from 2007. I'm gonna check my whatchamacallit. All right, there's more apples coming in. I'm gonna check my email to see if anybody sent me another channel in email. So listen, somebody is saying, ignore them enough not to be taken in by these self-hating men. This is what I'm saying. The whole self-love lesson of this video is to know that there are trolls out there, that there are people who are not mentally well. Do you meet them where they're at? Who are they? They're nameless, they faceless, they got a no profile picture, and they got a troll name. Why are you becoming invested in the interaction? You can make a difference if you're silent. I don't see anybody has sent me any other channels, so all right. So listen, I appreciate you all coming out. If we need to do another video later in the day, we should, or we could. Let me just check to make sure that, okay, so there's a few more. There's a few more. Let's just grab these last 2 apples. If you want to send apples after we're off air, you can send those as well. So Monica Davis sends $10 and she sends $1 and says, who is following him? Oh, you know what? That is a good question. Looking at a person's channel and who is following that person can tell you a lot about what they, oh, you know what? It can also show you, you know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. Let me go to his old channel and see who is following him, because that will give you an idea of, let's see. Oh, it's not showing his followers. It's not showing his followers. Ah. Oh. But he had his PayPal link up. Let's see. It says this channel doesn't have any other channels. So he doesn't have oh, I just found something. Thank you all for bearing with me. I just found something. All right. I found a channel that has oh, look at this. A video with Sandra Bland from 2 years ago talking about Black females are not learning. All right, here, let's take a look and see what he has to say about Sandra Bland. I'm telling you, dude is off his rocker.
Hello, ma'am.
All right, so this is the whole Sandra Bland thing.
Bland had a right to be upset. Yes, she did. She had more than a right to be. And many say that she was.
All right, let's see.
Okay, so what you just watched was the Sandra Bland arrest. And many say that she was murdered by the police inside the jail. I haven't formed an opinion one way or the other. I know the girl is dead and she shouldn't be. But this is the thing that I want to talk about this video, and why I'm entitled this video, Sandra Bland, Black Women Not Learning. You see, Sandra Bland had a right to be upset. Yes, she did. She had more than a right to be angry, and she had more than a right to protest. Right? What was happening to her? But what do we see? What do we see happening to her in this case? We see that this cop, totally was involved in escalating the events and escalating the anger, escalating the out of control nature of this fucking situation. It was totally on that police officer's the decisions he made, the comments that he made, the way he chose to act with Sam winds up dead. Or if she didn't wind up dead, she wound up in jail for a very long time. Right? I'm talking about this because I'm going to show you a video here in a minute of a similar situation, probably even more deadly, and more volatile in terms of what the final outcome could be to Sandra Bland. But what I want to also show you is a bunch of fucking Negroes, celebrating and cheering this type of behavior on. No, listen, Sandra Bland in that instance had no power besides her mouth. The police officer had all the power. Right? And I say it all the time.
the side of the road is not the place to argue your case against.
All right. So finally, we get to the point of what he was trying to say. He just felt that she should not have been mouthing off on the side of the road. Okay. All right. Let's see what other videos he has here, because he has hundreds of videos on this other channel. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. All types of videos. This is, he just has all of these videos. It's just a lot. A lot. Let's see. Dr. Umar Johnson, the apple does not fall far. Just for laughs. Looking at his stuff just exhausts me. I don't know what it is. Our next fairy godmother, talking about the black dude who was in the Kimmy Schmidt. No, he wasn't in Kimmy Schmidt. He was in Pose, the one who played the Godfather. Living your life like you got nothing to lose. Umar Johnson, what do you call the N-word? Umar Johnson, what do you call an N-word with a PhD? Black women versus the legacy of Kobe Bryant. We did not choose to be mixed. Oh, God. Whites only. 21-year-old black female mother of two killed over dumb Here to black ass black. Here to black ass to black. Addressing the elephant in the room with a big picture of Lizzo over here. Why I make big women like Lizzo order salads on dinner dates.
With another live stream here on the O'Shea Vlogcast channel. Nigga, I was double.
So he's playing, he has another video.
Actually.
Uploaded.
In packages, parcels, stuff like that. And of course, we already know that today's dress size for the average dress size of a black American woman was 8'10". Today, it's 1820. Spelman College was forced to address this issue. They don't have.
Oh my God. Let's see. So he re-uploaded somebody else's toxic BS. It's like they find all of the time to be talking about black women and dresses and makeup and all this stuff. You know what the crazy part about is, right? When I put on makeup, they're like, you got on too much makeup. When I don't wear makeup, they're like, well, look at your face. You need makeup. It's these people. It's just dumb. I'm looking at his channel and it's just a bunch of same old. God. Dealing with the real life. Can you be a slave and an alpha male at the same time? Let's see. I want to hear what.
Who says it's quitting time? I said it's quitting time. I was the foreman. I was the one says when it's quitting time of terror. Quitting time! I was the foreman. I was the one says when it's quitting time of terror. Quitting time!
Another one of those YouTube videos, PC type videos. I made one for on YouTube because some of you at the same time is the question. Because I was watching somebody's video, Jason Black, and he was going in on certain black men surrounding this Gayle King situation. I think it was Mark Hill and Eric Dyke, and he was going on how they're better males, and then he was breaking down what an alpha male is and this and that and other thing. And I hear what he's saying, and I'm sure that we have we have those traits.
Get to the point.
Like I said, we have the qualities. We have a lot of the qualities of what it takes to be alpha male, men, human beings, everything else. But the problem is we cannot be that as black, so-called black men, especially American, those called DOS black men, those who are descendants of slaves, cannot be that whole and complete until we take complete control of our lives and our destinies. And that's the piece that we're missing, because we're still firmly under control and we're still firmly...
Oh, so at least a year ago, he seemed like he has some sense. At least a year ago, it seems like he has some sense. Let's see what else we find here in this melange. Melange of garbage. Let's see what else he has here. Jay-Z and Yo Gotti file a lawsuit. New Year's Eve video links. Oh, this is from 2 years ago, not a year ago, 2 years ago. Is this the new face of domestic terror? And it has a black person on there. You are the face of domestic terror at this point. Oh God, Underhuman. God, this is too much. Our AB give them enough rope? This is a person with a whole bunch of money.
Okay, so you heard the news. You should have heard the news if you're a purveyor of social media. The Philly rapper executive, I guess.
Oh, let's get to
the news on appeal, which phone, you know, they have they even use the cameras, like they have those pole cameras in New York, in Philadelphia.
Okay, I had to skip out of the video. It's dry and long, and there's hundreds of videos on this channel. This is just crazy. So he's been making videos for years. Forever Without Parole, the black damsel in distress. Oh, let's see what he got to say about the black damsel in distress. I'm sorry. I find this interesting.
All right, so well,
I just want to
number of viewers that went along with those channels that he lost over the years.
Let's get to the point.
YouTube's been around. I started mine in 2002, and I would make these recordings, tape recordings, and then I would, listen to them, play them back, and I mean, it was just entertaining as watching one of these videos. So to speak. I mean, if you just look at it that way, and that's par for the course. And I thought I was protecting myself by age restricting the video, and I have the video that, and it's a much freer site. You have much more leeway to say what it is that's on your distress. And it's the image that I'm using to, so you can visualize what that is. Now, on the one side, you have Sayana Lathan. I forget the name of the movie she was in when she did this. Forgive me for that, Sayana. I forget the name of the movie. And you see she's tied up there. Other side, you have, which was a common scene back in the early days of motion pictures before there was sound. And that's the image of the villain tying the damsel in distress to some tracks. And, the train getting closer and closer and closer, and the guy's blowing his horn and smoke going everywhere, and she's screaming her head off.
Let's get to it.
And then just as the train approaches and gets almost ready to hit her, our hero steps out and saves the day. Like one of these three characters. You got Popeye, you got Mighty Mouse, you got what's his name again? I can't think of his name.
Please, just get to the point. Popeye. Let's go.
They have this saying called the Captain Save a Ho. Well, I don't want to say it go that far, but it's definitely designed to cater to a certain population. That population being female. And so they want to play, Mighty Mouse or Dudley Do-Right or Popeye or Superman, whatever it is that they're trying to do to come and save the black female from herself. Because nobody can save the black female or black woman but the black woman. And, that's either with or without our help, that she has to make up her mind that she's going to go down a different path. This is what bothers me about, far too many black females. Again, we created this subculture, but the only thing way to describe it is this subculture of doodoo, as I call it, that we call black culture. That again is rooted in slave culture. There's no way around that. Its roots are in slavery, and so we're still acting and thinking like slaves and just don't realize it. We're just imagining ourselves to be free.
So he started
and again,
out
if you knew what freedom was, you would not want it.
And then after,
really true freedom, you wouldn't want it at all. You want this
radicalized,
have more freedoms type bullshit that we have now than to really be free. And I don't see the black women or black females as damsels in distress that need to be saved by me or anybody else. I see them as partners in our progress or partners in our fucking death. And they can choose to be something healthy in this relationship, or they can choose to be toxic and choose to be something that is just so full of bitterness, hate, and anger that you can't see.
All right. Thank you all so much for coming out. I'm tired of him. I'm tired. This is exhausting. I will look. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is when you start hearing, "Oh, I'm a good father. I don't see my kids. She keeping me away from them. No, I ain't never been to court. These females." As soon as you start hearing that, just keep it moving. Look, I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is being so firmly rooted and grounded in who it is that you are, that when these people come near you with their effery and their foolishness, that you are able to rebuff them with the shining light and glow of the ray that you are in this world. That you just get them away from you. It's as simple as that. Get them away from you. That's the self-love lesson that I'm going to speak about here, because we meet these people every day. They're on dating sites hoping for somebody to let them in to their blown out, road hard pussies. That's what they want. They want somebody to let them in. They want to try to ride it hard themselves. We got mother effers like Kitten Heels talking about have intercourse on the first date. If you have intercourse with everybody that you have a first date with, that's how you get road hard and blown out. Well, even a vagina doesn't get blown out. These are just stupid foolishness that men say to try to shame you out of having intercourse. But listen, get up and join me. Buckle wine with me. Come on. Buckle wine. Come on. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, join the text notification squad. Special shout out to the text notification squad who get the notifications every time I go live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all in the next video. That's it for us today. Thank you. I'll see you all. Hey. Hey. Come on. Come on. If you at work, go outside and take a little break. This song is only 1 minute long. Get up, go to the hallway, and get your dance on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't let nobody stop you. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Oh, what's this? Trying to play 2 songs at once? Nope. Come on. Hey. They want to try to shame you. They want you to be something. And it's like, even if you follow every instruction, they just lead you further and further down the path to destruction, because now they're trying to get you to not believe your daughters when your daughters accuse them. This is the conversation. I mean, if you think about it, they talk about how you are a grown woman, 60 years old, with a used up vagina. They want you to be 60 and virginal. Who are they really interested in? You're not interested in a woman really truly pleasuring you, because in order to pleasure you, she has to know her body. She has to be able to communicate what it is that she wants. She has to have had experience. Then these men come into your hole and to your home, and it's a slippery slope, because they're like, oh, you've had intercourse with someone before, and they're standing in your home as your daughter is coming out of the shower. They don't want a woman who has had other partners, but oh, your 11-year-old hasn't. God damn it, I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Just too disgusting. It's just too disgusting. You hear what I'm saying, right? This is where they're taking it. Some of these manosphere men are dropping the age lower and lower and lower. And one person in the manosphere said, what did they say? If it bleeds, it's ready. Oh God, I have to, you know what? It was so disgusting that I couldn't even remember the saying. They said, as long as there's grass on there's 2 different things. If it bleeds, something, and then the other one is if there's grass, I'm mowing or something like that. As long as there's grass on the yard, it's ready to be mowed or something like that. Just I don't even remember. I'll get it for you next time. Don't worry, I'll get it for you next time, because somebody told it to me and I pushed it out of my mind. But listen, I will see you in the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. And ladies, listen, live your life. A lot of these people, they talk about winter coming for us, but no, winter is coming for them. And they are getting rounded up, outed, and exposed, and it is separating the cream from the non-fat milk. The cream of the crop is rising to the top, and these types of people are just going to separate themselves from real men. I don't like the term real men, but they're going to separate themselves from men who are worth a damn, right? Right? Listen. I just saw somebody say something. I thought I saw the king, but listen, I'll see you. Come on. I'll see you in the next video, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just upset right now. I'll see you all later.